And this is what you were talking about, by the way.
This kills me. This kills me.
This makes
I could not bring this in front of the jury.
Brother,
He would not let me bring
just
it.
look at her hair before it even plays. That's a crazy person hair.
By the
She's
way,
crazy.
Even Anderson Cooper couldn't believe what she just said.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rob.
Don't feel like a victim.
I was not thrown on the ground and ravished. Which the word rape carries so many sexual connotations. This was not sexual. It hurt. It just you know.
But I think most people think of rape as it is a violent assault. It is not.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
What? No, watch him cut.
Think of the fantasies.
We're just going to take a quick break.
I don't want to be at work today.
That's my favorite part.
By the way, that was my entire defense.
And they wouldn't let you play it.
I was not allowed to play it.
By the way, this is my favorite part. Look what she says to him. Go ahead, Rob.
We're going to take a quick break.
Watch what she
We'll
says.
talk more on the other side.
Fascinating.
You're fascinating to talk to.
She said that to me.
Jesus.
She said that to me. She said she liked talking to me.
Alina, how much of the $83 million is she going to see?
Zero. And then I'm going to sue for attorney's fees.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Oh, yeah.
So she can't go shopping? You mean she can't take Rachel out shopping?
She can't buy her France? Oh,
Wow,
I watched that. I said, Reid Hoffman, I hope you're watching. DNC, I hope you're watching. This is the person. The person you picked.
Yeah.
I couldn't talk about her cat's name. I couldn't talk about that. Yeah, this.
Oh, look at these people, bro.
You've talked about using some of Trump's money that you're about to get to help shore up women's rights. Do you know what that might be, what that might look like?
Yes, Rachel.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Tell me.
I had such great ideas for all the good I'm going to do with this money.
Psycho.
First thing, Rachel, you and I are going to go shopping. We're going to get completely new wardrobes, new shoes.
That's really good.
Motorcycle for Crowley, new fishing rod for Robbie. Rachel, what do you want?
Yeah, the lawyers are panicking, by the way. Watch.
Rachel.
Oh, my God.
No, and then if you find the video of her house, there's a video of her. She's got red hair.
90 cats?
That was
How many
another
cats?
one. No, but the cat's name.
Oh, you couldn't say the cat. What's the cat's name?
Is this the? Of course, you know the cat's.
Mouse
Welcome
House.
to the Oh, my God.
That's not her.
That's her.
I call it the Mouse House because some very distinguished mice live here. Kahneman lives in the kitchen. Taberski lives in the bedroom. This is my shed.
Oh, my God.
And on that
This is a
side,
joke.
No, I tried to get this in. They wouldn't let me.
Dude, that wasn't True
that
Detective.
most
That's where the
influenced me
serial
growing
killer
up.
lived.
On the door are the list of my dogs.
Is this a joke?
Marky,
No.
Dude.
This is the same
Diva,
lady?
Spunky,
Yeah.
This is her.
Heidi, Tits, Ruddy,
Tits?
and Hepburn. The streams and the rivers were dry, and it so horrified me that I came out and started painting the rocks blue to indicate that there was once a river here. And then after I got done painting the rocks, I just sort of walked over here and then did that tree and then did that tree and then I did this tree. And then pretty soon I'd done this whole forest.
Brother, she's voting Democrat 100. Like, that's the Democrat voter base, is that
By the way,
person right
Patrick,
there.
let me flip this. And Alina, I'd love you on this. Let's say, can we do a quick case study?
Yeah.
Okay. You are a criminal defense attorney.
Oh.
Alina takes a gun and is shooting randomly and wounds, not kills, one of her neighbors. The DA wants to put her away for attempted murder. How would you defend her? You would use every clip and say, my poor client is not mentally capable of standing trial.
There's so many of those clips that would say I'm not mentally capable.
No. As her attorney, what would you do with all this?
Well,
I mean, literally.
That's what I tried to do. I was not allowed. Imagine if you're a jury and you just see those two videos. Are you awarding anybody $83 million?
No.
Okay. I wasn't allowed. So then you got these people on CNN and MSDNC going, Habba's a terrible lawyer. I couldn't bring it in because the judge wouldn't let me. So yeah, I had a jury, but the judge, before the jury came in, said, Habba, you're not bringing that. You're not saying that she has a dog named Vagina?
Yeah.
Cat named Vagina?
T Fireball. Let's get it right.
Vagina T Fireball.
Is the cat's name.
Is the cat's name. I couldn't.
That sounds like trouble.
But if you're saying somebody defamed you, if you're saying somebody hurt you, the most terrible, horrific crime, and my case was just defamation. So you're telling me that I can't litigate through the appellate division the first case.
That is crazy.
Now I have to go on trial for the second case, even though the first case hasn't been determined by the appellate division, hasn't been overseen, right? So now I got to go on a trial with this verdict that's insane already. And then I got to go in and the judge says, oh, no, he defamed her. And that's why people think she's crazy because of what President Trump said. And I can't play those videos of her saying rape. Some people would say rape is sexy, whatever she said on Anderson Cooper, and showing Anderson Cooper cutting immediately, probably talking to her during
completely
the break.
flummoxed.
He sounded like the lawyer from My Cousin Vinny. He turned into that guy.
No, and the point I'm trying to make for people listening is that if you had a conservative district attorney...
we have to take a break. We have to take a quick break because our sponsors wanted us to give a quick shout out to Vagina Tea
Vagina Tea Fireball. Sorry, Tom.
Okay.
There you go.
Brought to you by Petco.
VTF.
No, it's called PETA. Save this cat. Get her away
He looks
from
like he's
Jean
sorry.
Carroll. She's begging.
He's under duress. Look at his face.
I thought PETA was people eat tasty animals. Anyway, I'm confused. The point I was making was if you had, say, a conservative local district attorney that said, hey, you've shot someone, you wounded them, that's attempted murder, the liberals would come back the other way and say, oh, no, you should let her walk. She was just misunderstood, or she's mentally not quite all there. And they would use every bit of this to let the perp walk.
You know the saddest thing about this whole thing is this is all the stuff that they're doing, obviously on purpose. Obviously, it's called cheating, not election interference. These are all the talking points that whoever's going to run against Trump is going to use. Even though it's all BS, they're going to be like January 6th insurrection, all the felonies, the bloodbath. You know the bloodbath thing is going to come back, even though we all know it was all BS. And then rape and all this. These are all talking points that whoever's in the debate is going to use.
He was not found guilty.
That's what I'm saying. Insurrection for none of them.
You know, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. But more crazy to me, more than any of the PR, any of the TV stuff, any of the politics, more crazy for me, this shouldn't be happening in courts.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
This is court. We're not talking about TV land. This is in court. I couldn't play that.
So long story short, there's nothing else crazy that's going on that they can come after him for money, except for criminal cases that we have.
Right.
Number two, he's going to put up the $175 million. Has to be in an account like the entire 175 or 10% of the 175.
10% on top of the one. So it's 175. So 17.5.
So 192, whatever,
Yeah.
195 exactly.
Like an escrow.
In a bond.
196. Wow.
They bond it. So
The whole 196.
The whole amount.
So, okay, that's a lot of cash, guys.
Yeah.
And
by the way, so just so you guys understand, when they asked for the 500, let's call it, but it really was more like 6-7 with the 10% on top, plus the interest, plus whatever. We went to Chubb, the best, brightest insurance carrier. They're great. And we say, hey, we need this. They don't do it. There's only 7. The United States Treasury has strict regulations on who can give that large of a bond. Okay. There are only, I think, 7 or so bond companies that are actually qualified to do it. So it's not like, oh, you can just go to the open market and say, who's going to help Trump? It's not about that. You can't just put you have to get a bond. You have to put it up. And they only take cash or cash equivalents. So you can't have an asset and put a lien on Mar-a-Lago. They won't allow that. So people don't realize, and this whole narrative, Trump's broke, Trump's begging for money. No, not even close. If you look at the regulations in our country, the Treasury regulations, it takes the entire globe of bond people, it cuts it down to 7, then it cuts it even smaller and says, okay, now you have your 7, but by the way, you actually have to have cash or a cash equivalent. You have to have stocks. You have to have cash. You have to... Tell me what smart billionaire has $1 billion sitting in cash in a bank. You're stupid. You wouldn't be a billionaire. You would not be a billionaire. And by the way, President Trump has so much cash, more cash than probably anybody I know. But you are telling me that that's a no. And then they say the whole narrative. I thought he was a billionaire.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just garbage.
But they're gonna. And by the way, the whole Truth Social, Tom, where's the stock at today?
He's killing it. He's killing it. Truth Social, killing it.
It's 66. Everybody said it was going to pop and drop. Nope, it's staying stable, and it's staying around 7 billion. And his take is staying right around. His ownership of a company he has built once again.
Good.
Trump, the entrepreneur, built another company.
Yep.
62 to 66 has been the trading range. 63 right now. now, look at the market.
No, that's not right, Rob. What company are you on? That's not it, Rob.
No. That's
You got to go to DJT.
No. Yeah. No, he went to DJ. It's not 36 billion.
Go DJ.
Well, there's Dow Jones Transportations. You went the DJT stock.
DJT,
there you go.
There we go.
Yo, 66.
Even high,
That's what I
yeah.
said. Yep. And today we're at a market
again.
cap of $9.47 billion.
again.
60% of that
Yeah.
is sitting on $4 billion.
Good for him.
Anything he
Can't touch
touches,
for 6 months.
anything he touches turns to gold. I swear.
Well-
he really is incredibly bright. That's why they can't stand him.
They hate
because
him.
he's bright, he's smart, and if you try and censor him on Twitter, he'll just create another company and kill it.
And I don't think people give him enough credit for what a great DJ he is.
There you go. Oh my God.
DJT is the best.
He is amazing.
Best music.
He needs to put that in his resume and go up against like David Solomon and say who's a better DJ, and he needs to be DJing. But okay,
I can no longer remain in today's Democratic Party.
Tulsi Gabbard says she is no longer a Democrat. A potential Tulsi Gabbard VP.
Where we are being told that we just have to comply and go along with whatever they say. American people are smarter than this. However, we must remain vigilant to recognize their propaganda for what it is, pure lie. Unfortunately, we live in a time where free speech is under attack. Whatever they say goes, and we have to just follow. And the people who suffered under your reign as prosecutor, you owe them an apology. Taking on Kamala Harris on a debate stage before, I would look forward to doing that again.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.